nothing. They don't take money for nothing. They just focus hard to attract money and the money comes. This is my point of view. Thank you for that.
Okay, so thank you. Thank you a million, our dear brother. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, good. So thank you. And thank you a million, our dear brother, Mr. Jerome. I really congratulate you because you know how to talk about things and you get brain. As I said last night, it's a really great opportunity to get you around us and we're kind of like birds and flocking together. And we are so happy to have you tonight and all of the other folks as well who are listening and connecting from different part of the world. So as I said, my name is Mr.
Good
Michael,
night.
Teacher Michael. Uh-huh. And I'm so happy to host that beautiful event that we have
Tune
you
in it.
folks who are connecting from different part of the world.
Tune
So
in it.
thank you. Mhm. Okay, so now we're gonna keep on with different people. We're gonna keep on with different people, especially with the question number two. The question number two says, "What are some strategies for achieving financial independence, and how can the geographic location affect someone's good intention to be financially um, free or to be successful financially?" Who want to answer that question, please? If you guys want to answer, if you want to say things, raise hand and I'm gonna give you the mic. Raise your hand, guys, and I'm gonna give you the mic to get opportunity to say things about that topic. Who want to answer the question number two? If you want, raise your hand and I'm gonna give you the mic, please. Because after you guys might say, okay, it's Jamaica, you didn't give me any comments. So now let's go with that brother. It's going to be you, Mr. Yeah, I don't see your hand. If you want to say things, please raise your hand and I'm gonna give you the mic, please, people. Let me see. Okay. No. Okay. Again, it's going to be you, our dear brother, Mr. Jerome. Spread your words, please, about the question number two.
Okay. Can you share that? Okay. What are some strategies for achieving financial independence? And like there is someone that is said to have something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done before. And and strategy you can do for achieving financial independence, like, and you have to be well educated and to know how you can free financially and how you can do things better, and you have to know how you can save or how you can product economically, how you can produce well and to work and to do for something you want. And you have to have a good mindset and work positively and don't worry about money and work for it, because if you have to be free financially, you have to have a capital. When you have a capital, you can set up your business, and your business can make money for you. And when your business make money for you, you keep investing your money in the good things where you can have profit, where your fortunes can grow. And after that, and you can be successful and you can achieve your dream. And the second part, how can the geographic location can affect someone's good intention to be successful in life? And like I said, there is different successful. There is different type of successful in life. That depends on the goal that you have. Sometimes, and if you are living in some areas where you have a goal, like you have to be a social butterfly, you have to be well known in the society, and there are somewhere else we are living that can prevent you from being that person you want to be. Example, if you are living countryside and you want to be a pastor or a doctor or a mayor or president, and you have to go somewhere, and you have to go somewhere where you can feel you better and you can achieve the goals. And like if you want to be free from if you want to be successful, you have to go where there are people who know how to be successful in life, and you can take note from them, or and you can be successful. If you want to be successful, like you have, like if you want to have a lot of monies, cars, or houses, and you have to know people who are rich or who know this type of things, and you can take notes from them, and they can help you and being successful. And that depends on the way you want to be success in life, because and as to me, geographically location at 100% cannot prevent you from being successful in life. That depends the way you want to be success in life. Like, and there are a lot of people, they breed animals and they do a lot of things, even though they are not a social butterfly and they are not well known by, according to them, they are success. They make a lot of success. That depends on you, because a lot of people have different goals, and that depends on your goals. And I cannot say geographically can prevent you from being successful in life. That can prevent you from being successful in life, and you can leave it and go living in some area and to keep working on your goals instead of being failed in life. That is my point of view.
Okay, so thank you and thank you again, our dear brother. You did a really good job. I really think, and I really appreciate your comment. So now we're gonna go with a different person. A different person, guys. It's going to be now about the question number three. The question number three is so related to that topic that we are talking about. So the question number three says, is it a guarantee that advanced education or specialized training lead to higher earnings or financial freedom? Elaborate. What do you guys think about that question? Do you want to say things about it? If yes, raise your hand. Guys, si vous voulez participer, c'est maintenant pour nous lever, parce que je ne peux pas choisir dans cette lever maintenant. Et nous avons la possibilité pour nous participer dans bel club ça qui nous gagne. So, if you want to say things, guys, please raise your hand and I'm going to give you the mic. Again, the question says, is it a guarantee that advanced education or specialized training lead to higher earnings or financial freedom? Explain or elaborate. So, question on dit, est-ce que si on garantit, si on monde fait gros études ou bien l'espace spécialisé dans une série de domaines, est-ce que ça, si on garantit qu'il a fait gagner en pile corps ou bien venir libre dans le domaine financier? Expliquez. What do you guys have to say about that question? I don't see your hand. If you guys want to say things, you gotta raise your hand. Because after you're gonna complain, say, Mr. Michael, you didn't give me any comments. So now let's go with that boy there. Mr. Lafleur, please. You get the microphone, just open it. Let's go with you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
As you
evening.
already know, my name is Davidson. And tonight, I'm so happy to be here with you to share my thoughts about that subject. And then the subject is the question is it a guarantee that advanced education or a specialized training lead to higher earnings or financial freedom? Elaborate. In my opinion, I can say it depends of where or the country you come from. That's my opinion. And then imagine someone who comes from in Haiti, for example. So it's not a guarantee that advanced education or special training can lead someone for financial freedom, because in Haiti, a lot of people who finished their study and then is living a life without money. And then even some of them have 30s. Okay, they are in 30s, more than 30s, and then they always still depend of the parents, okay, or the father, the mothers, and then even they have a degree, and then it isn't guarantee. It's so different when someone, for example, for an American, after a high school, an American have to go to college to have to have a degree, okay, something like that, and then after that, that person, after have a degree, and then it's guaranteed to
Okay, so thank you, and thank you very much, Wade, but it seems you didn't finish. You just closed the microphone, maybe. Maybe you close the mic. If you want to keep on, just open the mic and try. Or maybe something happened. Uh-huh. Do you want to keep on?
okay. I think that's all for now.
Okay, so thank you. And thank you very much. Okay, so now let's go, please. We're gonna go to the question number 4. The question number 4, it's the last question that we had yesterday. It's a kind of review, and after we're gonna go to our subject from 5 to 8. So the question number 4 says, why shouldn't we hate people who are rich and at the same time not judge and criticize those who are poor? So, pour qui ça, nous pas dwe railler moun ki riche yo, et en même temps, pas juger et pas critiquer moun ki pauvre yo. What do you guys have to say about that question? If you want to say things, I give you opportunity, raise hand, and I'm gonna give you the mic. Uh-huh. Okay, Mr. Jerome, which you again? Because I can see your hand. Just open the mic and try to talk, please.
Uh, okay. Can you hear me?
I hear you, but I didn't hear you well. Okay, but now we can try to talk, please.
Okay, okay. And can you share the screen with me, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So the question number 4 says,
Uh,
why shouldn't we hate people who are rich and at the same time not judge and criticize those who are poor? What do you have to say about that?
okay. As to me, when you hate someone for something that he possesses, it's a misunderstanding because hate someone for something that he has, it's like it's a dream that you have that will never realize because when you hate someone, you will never be able to take it from him. Like if you are not his relative, you are not his family, even though you were his family, that would be impossible to steal or to take the fortune of the rich people if they don't give it to you. It's like when you hit someone for something that he has, and it's like you are wasting your time. And because you didn't know what that person do, how he lost his night and pull all night there, try to work on his goals and to make it true. And you keep hitting for that. You keep hitting that person for that. And it's like I can say we'll face the music. Um that can make you better in your life because when you hit someone for something, it's like yeah, it's like that can prevent you from being success in life because you have a bad thing in your mind, and it's like you have a bad conception. You think in hit someone for something, it's the best thing. It's not. And the second part, what is not good to judge and criticize those who are poor. Um, because and sometimes being poor is a choice, but sometimes is not fault that person who is poor, because when you judge someone for something you don't even know, it's not good. Sometimes a lot of people make a lot of effort to try to be rich, but the family's problems or society problems, and sometimes they encounter a lot of troubles that prevent them from being a success. And sometimes instead of judging or criticizing people who are poor, try to give them a hand and try to lift them up, because and you can see they fall down today and tomorrow it can be your turn. And tomorrow, if ever you fall, and what will you say? And this is my point of view. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, so thank you, and thank you very much, our dear brother. We really thank and really congratulate all of you for paying attention, listening, but especially you, brother. You had opportunity to talk. You did what you have to do. Congratulations and thank you. Ok, guys, je connais un peu le nano qui là, qui peut-être beaucoup parler anglais, mais objectif club que nous gagnons, c'est pour nous pratiquer anglais. Si vous pas dire un peu le bagay, levez-moi, dis non, dis qui côté ou à côté non. Mais c'est dire en anglais. Dans fin club là, je possibilité pour dire quelque chose en créole, mais dans mi-temps club là non. Et je ne pas d'autres si je parle créole dans club non. So, nous avons un club comme ça chaque dernier week-end dans le mois. Donc, si on monde connecté pour première fois, ça, c'est pas les mêmes qui classe yo. Classe yo a commencé lundi qui a 29 là, qui nous avons une classe pour débutants, pour intermédiaires et puis avancé. Et ensuite, tout, nous avons un groupe WhatsApp pour étudiants. C'est pas un groupe public, guys, c'est pas mandé. Vous mettez dans le groupe. Quand on fait pratique chaque jour, tu as un monde qui fou, qui permet que les étudiants non seulement yo apprendre, mais au pratiquer, ça va apprendre tout de suite. Et ensuite, nous avons un club lectif pour étudiants qui intermédiaires avec avancé yo. Quand on a l'idée à 3 livres par mois, qui permettent que non seulement nous parler anglais, mais nous avons possibilité tout, pour nous avoir connaissance sciences et des sujets, par exemple, finance et marketing and business, etc. So now, we're going to go to the question number 5. Pour chaque question, guys, nous avons 30 minutes. C'est mon qui lève mec qui quitte mais on laisse où depuis 30 minutes fini n'a aller dans l'autre là 4 pas 30 là by 2 temps. So guys, let's go really quick now. We're going to go to the question number 5. The question number 5 about financial independence. The question says, what have you learned about some rich people such as Bill Gates and Warren Buffett that surprised you more? Do you guys want to say something about that question? We have 30 minutes, guys. If you want to say things, raise hand and I'm going to give you the mic. So, first of all, we're going to start with the brother. You, Mr. Fitzgerald, you get the microphone, open it, and try to talk, please. Mr. Fitzgerald.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
It's a pleasure for me to be with you tonight again and to talk about some subject. For the subject number 5, what do you learn about from rich people such as Bill Gates and Warren Buffett that surprised you more? What surprised me the most about rich people like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett is that they are never fully satisfied with the amount of money they have. They always want more and continue working hard. Maybe because they can't imagine ever becoming poor. It's very true that rich people do everything they can to increase their wealth day by day. For that, they try to control every aspect of their life and even part of society. So as they can spend as little as possible and pay the least amount of taxes. This helps them save large amount of money, which they can reinvest to become richer. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Yes, thank you and congratulations, brother. We really appreciate it and really congratulate you because you had opportunity to say things, not only English, but also knowledge as well. And about you, the other brothers, the other friends, do you want to say things? If yes, raise your hand and I'm gonna give you the mic. So, l'autre bagay qui m'a dit, si yon moun non, ou pa gen non écrit, par exemple, si non appareil ou bien téléphone, écrit dans le chat là, yon l'autre moun ap changé non pour. So now, we're gonna go with Mr. Samsung, please. Samsung, you get the mic. Please say your name, and after that, try to share your thought about that question, please. Mr. Samsung. Mr. Samsung, please.
Hi,
Hello.
hello.
Hello, sir. Good
So
evening.
I
How
don't
are
see,
you doing? How are you doing?
so I don't see my face on screen. It's okay. I can.
It's okay if you want to open your camera. It will be really sweet. But
Okay,
if
it's
you
okay.
can,
It's okay. No problem. No
if
problem.
you cannot, it's okay. So,
Yes.
what's your name, please?
So I'm Dale Boudier. So now I'm living in Cap-Haïtien. So I'm happy to be here with you. So I'm happy to be here with you. So I will try to do everything possible to learn with you.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. We're so happy to
Yes.
have you. So
Mhm.
the question number 5, related to financial independence. The question says, what have you learned about some rich people, such as Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, that surprised you more? Not necessarily those people, it can be any other, like people in Haiti, in other parts of the world as well. You get the mic, some 2-3 minutes to elaborate, please.
So this question,
Yes, sir.
uh, what I've learned, what I've learning about some rich people, such as Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, that surprised the most. So I don't know if so now I don't oh I'm busy. Probably gonna look money.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna go with the it's okay. It's okay. So let me see people. We will keep raising your hand and on the line to get opportunity to say things. That brother, it's going to be Mr. Claude. Mr. Claude, you get the microphone, please. Open it, say something about you, and convey your thought about that question, please.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good
Yeah.
evening.
Can
How
you
are you?
can you hear me now?
We hear you, even though a little background noise, but we hear you.
Yes. And good afternoon, everybody. And I hope you're all doing well. And thanks to God. So it's a pleasure for me to be part of with you tonight. So I like that because practice makes perfect. And when you want to speak a language, you need to practice every day because the language is not it's not your mother's tongue, your father's tongue. That means you should practice it every day if you want to be like a native speaker. So like I say, I'm very glad to talk about the subject. And so the subject is what I've learned about some rich people such as Bill Gates and Warren Buffett that surprised me more. So I never lived with a rich man because I can't say a lot of things about a rich man because I never lived with them. And so I can say that I've heard from them on the internet how they become rich. It's about business and the way they get all the money. They focus on business, and sometimes too they are doing a certain of thing in secret you don't know. And I think it's what that get me surprised because they are a certain of thing they are doing, but you black they don't get you they don't give you opportunity to aware about the thing that give them all the money. I think it's all that I can say about. So thank you. It was Glody living in Wanamed right now.
Congratulations, buddy. I love it. I love it because it's not only English, it's wisdom, it's knowledge. Do you understand? I really appreciate that, and I really congratulate you. So now we're gonna go with a different word there from what I met again. You, Mr. Jerome. Again, wait, I'm sorry. Again, you get the microphone, just open it and say things according to your experience and your knowledge as well. Just open the mic, you get power, just do it. Let's go, please.
Okay. Um, can you share the screen with me again?
Yeah, this is it.
Okay. Okay. And the subject is what I learned from rich people such as Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and what it surprised me more. And what I can say about both of the rich men around the world, despite being billionaires, both live relatively modestly compared to what people expect. And like Buffett famously drive a regular car. Sometimes I use one and goes to McDonald's for breakfast. And both of them attribute much of the success to reading constantly. Buffett reportedly spent about 80% of his day reading, and is known for this thing where himself and with books, papers just to learn. And they didn't trust trace to get rich quickly. They knew that can take times and for being rich, and like Bill Gates has built Microsoft over years, and that take a lot of time, and he has patience. And I can say again, the biggest surprise is that we call I can say habit like constantly learning and patience. Frugality, it's I can say any people can practice without being millions. That is not of you.
Congratulations, dear brother. We really thank you, and we really congratulate you because even though you're young, you're in Haiti, especially in what I met, but you get knowledge and you know things about these dudes. Thank you, and thank you, Amelia.
You.
Now, it's going to be, I'm sorry, it's going to be a different person, a different person. So, Mr. Sawa or Miss Sawa, you get the microphone. If you're Mr. or Miss, just open the mic, say something about you, and share your thoughts, please. So let's go with you, Mr. Sawa or Miss Sawa.
Hello, good evening, everybody, especially Teacher Michael. I am Venus Hawazo.
Mhm.
I am a boy, not a girl.
I know.
I am very happy to be really. I am very happy to be here with us to talk about the subject. Even though I don't say a lot of things, but like the subject based on the my dream is to become a big person. Uh, because of I want to become a big person, I have some big person I follow like Denzel Washington, like Barack Obama. I love them so much, and then I follow his motivation. His motivation inspire me a lot. And then after, because of I am a musician, I have some others big person I follow like Haitian. I follow um they say and music. So it's a big musician. I follow him a lot. And then I follow some others person, some big person because I want to arrive in music. I want to arrive in music, and then English also. I love English. I want to speak English. Well, I follow some motivation of Barack Obama and Denzel Washington and Jacques Ma that inspire me. It's because of that a person who need to become a big person it's possible to follow the big person that can inspire you to become great. It's because of that I encourage everyone here. If you want to become a big person, it's possible to follow the big person, the sexy person. Thank you so much, Teacher Michael, because you give me opportunity to give my idea in this platform. And then that's all for me. Thank you so much.
Mhm. Yes, congratulations, our dear brother. It's always a really nice pleasure to get you out here and you get opportunity to say things as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. So now we're gonna go with different people. So guys, don't forget the purpose of the club is to practice English. Parce que parler en langue c'est yon, mais comme ça vous dit dans langue là sans l'autre côté. So that's why you gotta feed your brain in order like to get things to say when you open your mouth. People will paying attention listening to you. So don't forget, guys, we are live on Zoom and YouTube at the same time. If for some reason you cannot keep on, I know in Haiti, Dominican Republic, especially when it's winning, it's a kind of really difficult for you. You can keep following on YouTube at the same time. And you can also share the link with friends and family and they like to join us on YouTube and also on Zoom as well. So now we're gonna go with a different person. With a different person. It's going to be our dear brother, Mr. Anthony. You get the microphone. We're so happy to greet you. Say something about you, not for me, but for the other folks, and I'll say also share your opinion, please. Mr. Anthony, are you ready or I can go with another person? Mr. Anthony is not ready. We're gonna go with
Yes, I'm with you. I'm here now.
okay, let's go with your brother.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Uh, Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir. How you doing?
I don't know if they hear me. So I'm gonna start, even though they're not here. Okay, I want to say something about this subject. The subject is what I've learned from which people, or the which people, which men or which people. I I can say the which men can help you to grow in your life because they are before you. When you just hear who, someone who is rich, you can learn a lot of things about him, uh because they can show you the way, the true way to earn money. If you want to talk about Bill Gates, you can learn a lot of things. I never forget when Barack Obama he was president. He said, "Yes, we can." When he said, "Yes, we can," he doesn't want to talk about the black people or the Mexican people or the he wanted to talk about everyone. So even though you are Asian people, you can be rich. Even though you are Brazilian, you can be rich. Reason why I think we learn a lot of things about the rich people. And the second question is, I don't know if I can see that. You can remember the second part, the question. I can see that. Okay, the second such as that surprise you more. Okay, about according to the rich people as Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, the way that I learned from them, they can they can put the knowledge together. They can put the money together to do something. It's different for the black people to put them together to do something. Reason why when I meet someone, when I eat some friends, I I always encourage them to put their money together, to invest the money to to make profit or to make benefit. The the first thing that I learned from Bill Gates or Warren Buffett. Thank you, thank you. That's
Yes,
all.
thank you, brother. I really take and I really congratulate you for your comment, for your English, and for your knowledge as well. And I would big shout out to your daughter, to your daughter as well. So thank you.
Yes, yes. My daughter is there next to me. I don't know if she can say something.
I don't know when she's ready. When she's ready, you can raise the hand again. When she's ready, yes, with no problem.
Yes, she's there now. She's ready. She's ready.
Okay, let's go with you, please. Let's go with you.
Oye, la question,
Uh-huh.
la question. Maya, Maya, oye la question pour moi. La
Voilà,
question.
il est en train de partager.
Ok. Tu avais gagné tout à l'heure.
Okay. What have you learned about rich people such as Bill Gates and Warren Buffett? Uh,
Oh, I think what you can do, get ready because you should gather your thoughts, and after that, raise the hand again, and I'm gonna give you the mic. Okay, just do it. Okay, so now let's go really quick. We're gonna keep on with another person. It's going to be you, Mr. Radius. We're so happy to get you, brother. So open the mic and let's go with you, please. Mr. Radius, please. If you're not ready, we're gonna go with a different person. But if you are, let's go with you. So, Mr. Radius, are you ready? Let's go with a different person. Let's go with Mr. Anak. Mr. Anak Antoine, you get the microphone, please. Just open it and let's go with you.
Hear me?
Yes, we hear you, sir.
Okay. So my name is Anak Antoine. Today it's a great pleasure for me to be with you. So I say thank you for inviting me to this conversation, English conversation. I'm very delighted. So I'm very interested in this kind of subject when people are talking about finance or talking when people are talking about financial freedom, financial independence. I'm very interested in this kind of subject. Eh, okay, I would like to add something about the first the first topic. I don't know if it's possible. Can you
Uh,
skip to the first topic, please?
yeah, I'm gonna ask it, even though we didn't really have time for that. The first question said, what does financial independence mean to you personally? And
Mhm.
why do you think it's a taboo subject
Mhm.
talking about money for most people in our society, especially in our culture? First of all, what does financial independence mean to you? And second, your point of view about the taboo part, please.
So I can say that someone is financial independent when money is no longer a worry for this person. When money is no longer a worry. For example, for instance, if this person need to go abroad, if this person wanna invest in a project and then money isn't a worry, so at this moment we can say that this person is financial independent. In my opinion, when someone is a financial independent, he doesn't need to work for another person. He can either I can say he can either invest or create his own company, his own activity. At this moment, we can say that this person is very financial independent. This person has enough time to work on other project, to to travel, to do what he wants. So now I would like you to skip to the fifth point, please. To the fifth um uh topic. Okay, so there is something very interesting or very important that I learned from the from rich people. So I see that they are very dedicated. They are very disciplined, very dedicated, and they have a high financial knowledge, financial knowledges. They have high financial knowledges. For example, to become I can say that if someone wanna become rich as this kind of person, like this kind of person, this one supposed to get financial education, to get nations and marketing, and I can say to get also um, sell knowledges if someone would like to become rich. So I'm very impressed by their dedication, because they are very dedicated and they are very disciplined and motivated. So I really appreciate that from them.
Mhm. Okay, good. So
Thank you.
thank you. Yes, thank you very much, dear brother. You did an amazing job. I really love and I really appreciate your double comment. So thank you. Good. So in this question, we have only two more people in that question, and after that, we're gonna go to the question number six. As I told you, we get 30 minutes for each question. So let's go really quick. It's going to be our dear brother, Mr. Jimmy, and you, the other folks, keep raising your hand and try to be ready for the other question, which is going to be six now. So, Mr. Jimmy. Cicéron, you get the mic. Just open it and try to talk, please.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hello.
Um, I'm so happy to be here with us tonight. Yesterday I was there. Today again I'm here. I'm new among us. It's so important for me to explain something about the question for tonight. What have you learned about some rich people, such as Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, that surprise you more? As I can say, if you wanna independence in something, you're supposed to have a, you're supposed to focus in something. Try to do something in life and just focus every time to do your best. Um, I cannot speak English well, but every day, this is one example. Every day, I'm just focused in my idea. I say I want to speak English so well. But yesterday, we talked about one subject was very important. The first question yesterday night, and today I can take some example for tonight too about the first question for tonight. Um, because we first of all, Bill Gates was focused in his idea. Okay, you do. We can focus about our idea because in the world, money, independence, into a money give autonomy. If I have money, we have autonomy. This is the reason why you're supposed to focus in your mind that just try to do something. Don't hear no one say you cannot, because everyone, when someone don't attempt to try to do something in life, then every all things become difficult. But when you want to realize your life, you will just focus in your idea you have, and you will work so hard. Don't think about negative things, but focus on the positive things because life so difficult. But this is for me tonight. I'm really happy to be here. But I know I come here for learning this resource. But I'm so sorry because my English is not well like us. Thank you, teacher, because we accept me even God.
Just you really did it, brother. I really congratulate you and never say that. Your English is really good. It's really good because there are a lot of folks in the United States. They would have been overjoyed if they had English
I'm
that you
that teacher.
have. Do you
Yeah, I'm sorry.
understand? Uh-huh.
I'm the occupation. I do
Yeah, I
occupation.
know. And a really big shout out to all of the other folks who are listening from Capation because they know how to do things. They work really hard. I really respect that and I really appreciate it as well. So thank you and congratulations, Brad. So now we're gonna go with another person. It's going to be Mr. Anthony Dode. I don't know if you're ready. If yes, we're gonna go with you, please. If you're ready, just open the mic and try to talk. Mr. Anthony Dode, please. If no, we're gonna go with a different person because you're gonna be the last person in that questions. If you're not ready, we're gonna go with Mr. another person. Okay, so now let's go with Mr. Lafleur, please. Mr. Lafleur, you get the mic. Maybe it's the second time. Let's go with you anyway.
Thank you, teacher Michael. Could I see the subject, please? Okay, the point number 5 says, what have you learned about some rich people, such as Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, that surprise you more? And I learned a lot about not only Bill Gates, Warren. So what I noticed about rich people um, is which people constantly learn constantly. They keep learning. Okay, they keep trying to trying to see how to um, make money. Okay, they trying every day to do how to keep the position, because between those rich people there are competition between them, and then they also as I said yesterday last night, and then they also discipline themselves. So I learned that from them, and then that surprised me more uh, about which people is which people always ready to help. Okay, they always ready to help hospital, to help school, stuff like that. So before giving their money to an institution or to someone, they already know where they will find or they will get that money they gonna spend, and then which people uh, don't waste their money. Okay, even though you see which people give you, for example, $100, they already know where they will get that money. That is what is that surprised me more about those rich people. Thank you, teacher Michael.
Okay, so thank you, and thank you very much, our dear brother. You did a really good job. I really appreciate, and I really thank you. So now we're gonna go to the question number 6 related to financial independence. The question number 6 says, how do different economic systems affect people's plan to become financially free, and how can technology influence our financial success? So before we go, right here, guys, Club Siren, nous gagnons chaque dernier week-end dans le mois. Ça veut dire nous gagnons club jeudi, nous avons club dans fin octobre. Mais n'a fait effort pour chaque dimanche pour nous sur TikTok, chaque dimanche. So, même non, c'est comme moi de Language Courses. Demain, nous avons le même sujet parce que nous avons l'autre monde qui pas qu'à là sur Zoom, qui dans l'autre continent, qui pas qu'à là sur Zoom. Demain, dimanche, nous avons sur TikTok. Moi, t'es sur TikTok à 3h, mais je vais changer les pour le câble plus pour nous-mêmes qui dans l'Amérique. Because you're my people, you are my people. Nous-mêmes qui dans le continent américain, la plus bon pour nous dans le ça. Parce que là, moi, faire les 3h, à 3h, les 9h du soir pour mon l'autre continent. Mais c'est eux qui étaient qu'on avait, bagage sur la guerre. Donc c'est vous êtes raisonnement baillon. L'autre jour, mais nous-mêmes, m'a kebe nous. Chaque dimanche sur TikTok, comme Wad Language Courses. Et ensuite, nous sommes capables de supporter nous tous sur Facebook, comme Wad Language Courses, sur YouTube as well. Okay, so now, Ms. Neftali, if you wanted to say things about the question number 5, I'm going to do it just for you. You get the mic if you really want to say, just open the mic and try to say things. And you, the other folks, try to be ready to go with the question number 6. Miss Neftali, let's go with you, please. The question.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Especially your teacher, Michael. I'm so happy to be among you guys tonight. And for those who don't know me, my name is Neftali. I'm a student in Common Language Courses. So I would like to add something really quick about the question number 5, even though I already heard that you said it's gonna be only 2 more people for this question. So what surprised me more about rich people, it's because I remember when I was a little girl, when I was very, very little, um, I will I used to joke with my friends when we will be rich, we're gonna do that, we are going to do these things like that. But what surprised me more about rich people is the way that they don't really make effort to change things that is happening in the world, because in a side, it's not very bad for them. For example, there are a lot of big organization that is there for help, for reduce like poverty in the world. But anyways, we still have poverty. There are a lot of organization that is for helping people, people like kids, people who are not very we people who don't really have a lot of privilege in the world. But even though those kind of organization exist, the poverty, things that really really matter, those kind of things still be in the world, and we have a lot of rich people like sponsors. So I ask myself, if they are sponsoring those organizations, so why we have so many bad things in the world? Why we still have poverty? One of the example. So I just I just think about what surprised me more is the way that rich people don't really care about poor people. So that is something that I'm afraid about as well, because I think so. If I become rich in the future, will I be like that? I would not like to be like that, but unfortunately, when someone is rich, what they're thinking about is, why they most care about is not lost the wealth, not drop down. I can say when they were very, very poor or in the middle class, things like that, they still think about still growing. But about poor people, they don't really matter about that. So yeah, that is things that surprise me, and I would like just to add.
Okay, so thank you, our beautiful lady, Miss Neftali. So now the question number 6, you dear guys. The question says, how did different economic systems affect people's plan to become financially free, and how can that technology influence our financial success? We have like some 30 minutes in that question. Only if you raise your hand, people, you're gonna get opportunity to say things. Otherwise, we're gonna go straight to the question 7. What do you guys have to say or want to say about that? The questions. How do different economic systems affect people's plan to become financially free? And how can the technology influence our financial success? If you don't understand the question, I can just help you to understand a little better. For example, I know in Venezuela today, there are a lot of good people, especially universities free over there. Like people, they're kind of like professional, well educated. Most of them, they are in other countries in South America, like in Chile, in Colombia, in Bolivia, other countries as well. The reason is because things are kind of bad in the country. Even though they are really good people, they are overqualified sometimes, but they cannot get job. The plans that they have, they cannot really achieve them in the place that they are because the situation is really tough over there. And also, we know in Cuba as well, in some other countries, in Haiti as well, you folks, you get your dream, you get your plan, you want to do things, but things are kind of really complicated. And the other part of the question, we are talking about like technology. In the past, there are a lot of things that human used to do. But today, with AI, with other like big machine stuff, they don't really use human, they use technology. At the same time, there are a lot of people, TikTokers in other part of the world, in Haiti, Dominican Republic, they are earning money. And with technology as well, we can work online as interpreters and teachers and staff. Like both part, the good and the bad. You things might have things to say. Let's get back to the question if you understand a little better now. The question number 6, related to financial independence, says, how do different economic systems affect people's plan to become financially free? And how can the technology influence our financial success, good or bad? So let me see if I see your hand, people. Let me see. We're going to go with Miss Bibiana. After Miss Bibiana, you, the other guys, ladies especially, keep raising your hand. Miss Bibiana, you get the microphone.
Thank you, Chair Michael, for the mic. For those who don't know me, I'm Mrs. Viviana. I'm listening to Dominican. Um, the question is, how do different economic systems affect people's plan to become financially free, or can the technology influence our financial success? First of all, financial freedom means having enough income, saving, and investment to live comfortable without depending on a job or a paycheck. It's when your money works for you. And everything, there are always advantages and disadvantages. And in fact, financial freedom, advantages. You have the freedom to start a business, invest, or work in many different fields. The harder and smarter you work, the more opportunities you can create. And disadvantage or success depend on education, access, and opportunity, which are not equal for everyone. If you don't manage money wisely, capitalists can make you a consumer instead of an investor. For example, in the United States, a capitalist country, people like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett become financially free by building companies and investing. Opportunity available because of capitalists. And socialist system, the government control our own most key industry like healthcare, energy, or education. The goal is to reduce inequality by redistributing wealth and providing public services. Or it affect financial freedom. Advantage is advantage. People don't face off as much poverty or extreme wealth differences. You have more security and less financially stress in daily life. Disadvantage, okay. The government limit provide property and entrepreneurship, so it's hard to build large personal wealth. You know, innovation can be slowly because people are less motivated to take big financial risk. Our technology, okay, you can work or start a business online anywhere in the world. People make money through e-commerce, online courses, YouTube, or digital marketing. For example, someone in Africa or the Caribbean can sell products globally, use the internet. Technology gives free access to information on how to manage money. Your plan for financial freedom depend on the economic system, how you use technology, your mindset. For finish, so no matter where you live, if you learn to use technology wisely, invest in yourself, and create value for others, you can achieve financial freedom. Thank you, Teacher Michael, for the mic.
Mhm. Congratulations, our beautiful one, Miss Bibiana. You did an amazing job tonight. You really did it. I really thank you. And I really and congratulate you. So now, let's go please with a different lady. It's going to be you again, Miss Neftali. Get the mic. Just talk, please.
Thank you for giving me the mic one more time, Teacher Michael. So first of all, I congratulate Mrs. Viviana, and I agree totally with you, girl. You did it. And I just want to add a little bit things, because Miss Viviana, she already said everything I can say. So talking about Venezuela, I remember in 2016, Venezuela went to the biggest crisis in its life. And I can say this is that it kind of the same thing that is happening to my own country, Haiti, but with Haiti, because of insecurity problem, we're like going a little bit deeper. But in Haiti right now, we can say right now, Haiti is a place that have a lot of good opportunity. If I am living outside, I can take advantages and try to invest because as as poor people, we grow up with the mindset of saving, and most of the time when we are living in a poor country, we don't really trust in people like banks because those kind of people when they don't have shame, and when they go to bankruptcy they go with all of the people who trust on them one time as well. That means if they are losing money, you trust on them, you are gonna lose your money as well. So for that reason, we used to save our money in other way that is not bank, things like that. But when I say for insecurity problem, right now in Haiti, if you are saving your money, for example, you have an house that you can say in like 10 or 15 years, I can resell it and have like 3 times of the amount of money that I spent to buy it or I spent to build it. But because of insecurity problem, we cannot. So if you are Asian, 80 is your home and you're thinking about get back in Haiti, that is one of the reason that the financial situation of Haiti right now can prevent you from doing a lot of things that you are planning to do because if you're outside, you are not like making big money. And obviously the idea that you can have right now is get back in my home country because this money that I am making right now, I can say, okay, I'm gonna save it in order like in like 5 or 10 years later to get back in my home country and have a lot of asset that I build, but unfortunately you cannot. Even though for now Haiti is a place that we have a lot of opportunity, we can take advantages to become rich in 10 years later, but unfortunately we cannot. So that is the one of the reason that affect a lot for Asian people. The system affect us a lot. And the technology influence our financial success. So, as a situation right now in AD, we cannot say I'm gonna be success in every kind of way because now that is not possible. You should think about it and you should be very lucky to become financially free in AD. And but with the help of technology, for example, in 2010, there are a lot of things that we cannot do at that time, but today's world, it's possible, especially by using AI. And using technology, first of all, you can use it to sell yourself, to sell yourself. If you're kind of person that is not very shy, like me, because those kind of things that I'm saying, I'm not gonna do that, guys. I'm sorry. But as so, you can take advantages using technology to work for a system that is not increases like our country. For example, by working remotely, we can just try to have some skills that is needed in the market today, or even speak a foreign language that is needed in the market today, like English. We are already making effort for that, and also we can learn languages like sign languages, and also a lot of other skills that is not in foreign languages. If we choose, okay, I'm not kind of person who like to learn languages, I think I'm too hard, but there are a lot of opportunity that we can take advantages, even though we're not working in our own country, but working in a system that is not increases, even though they're not gonna pay you the same amount that they are paying someone who reside in that country. But anyway, it's something, things that in our country is not allowed to do because of the situation. So that's why technology is helping us a lot. So right now, it's up to us to know how we're gonna start building our wealth because the opportunity, we already have it. Having this fun, you can choose if you're gonna use 24/7 your phone to scrolling in the internet, watching funny videos, or if you're gonna use it by educate yourself in order like in 10 or 15 years or in 5 years later, you're not gonna be someone who are learning, but someone with a lot of experience. And remember, today I don't have experience, but if I start working today and 1 years later, I'm gonna have, 365 days teaching myself. And in those period of time, I can learn a lot. I can acquire a lot of skills. So yeah, that's why I can say technology is helping us a lot. But sometimes, we're a little bit blind. We just think about only the things that we cannot do, but we don't really open our eyes to see things that we can do, a opportunity that is um passing in front of our eyes. So yeah, thank you so much, Sir Michael, for giving me the mic one more time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say anything. Therefore, they can really see things. I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you very, very, very much. Gen moun ki di, bon, se sa komprime yo te ka pran pou yo pala anglais, tap jis pran. Se son piki, yo tap pran. E ba piki. Men Steph tale li gen 5 mwa avem, e li te gen objektif, li di tet li ye, li vin fon mirak isit lan. Se pa tout etudyan ki ka fe progrès, men Steph tale fe nan 5 mwa. Ba bal di, ok, good, paske anglais fasil nou. Men li ba vin jwe li men, li vin pou objektif, e pi, yeah, jan li di, ale ap travay a distans. Un petit période de temps, il met le gamin sur les gourmets. And I can say, Mr. Jérôme, moi, pas connaître sur le travail, ou pas quelle potentialité tout, que moi qui similar, I like Miss Neftali. We get one, not only English, because you're way
Yeah,
young. Mhm.
yeah, I'm Asian Creole interpreter.
Interesting. I love
Oh
that.
yeah,
I
okay.
love that. I love that. I love that. I love that.
Thank you.
Imagine, yeah,
Okay.
you c'est canal qui fait mon connaître côté que les Wanamet en tout le monde. Do you understand? But today,
No,
uh-huh,
no, I just came to Armored because of the situation of the country. I'm living in Mibalik, but I just came to Armored.
I
Yes,
know it.
because
Uh-huh,
I wanna radio to the insecurity because the gangster and they took my city. The city becomes
mhm.
a bloodbath.
I know. I know because I'm from Guadalupe. It's really close to you, 30 minutes. Do you understand? Just to go to your
Okay.
Their house. Yes, thank you, brother. And I really
I'm happy
congratulate
to
you.
hear.
Mhm. Good. On va, Mr. Mr. Jérôme, because Miss Neftali, les couilles qui étaient à Haïti, que lui, on a mettre les variétés, il est entré, c'était mec. C'était un petit détail. But guys, pas plein, pas plein. À téléphone, là, qui n'a même apprendre anglais, apprendre computer skills, educated to guys, ça va aider pour s'en sortir. Vous besoin de lire. Parce que les maps de Mr. Jérôme dit, non, ça semble un oiseau même plus maille. Parce que ça veut dire, je dire que telle page, tel côté, information les jeunes, nous pas qu'à faire le temps nous-mêmes. Il y a un livre moi suggéré pour nous les gars, lire en français. Il est papa riche, papa pauvre. C'est pas qu'on lire en anglais, lire en français. Bon, c'est la booster, oh. La booster, la capable de lire. Guys, nous pas experts, nous pas qu'on comme nous-mêmes, nous juste gain bon. Nous gain bon. Nous ka vivre ça en tête, nous richesse dans tête nous lié, nous ka voyager à l'autre côté avec sans que nous pas inquiéter trop. So now, let's go please, it's going to be the other sister. Miss Junice, please, you get the microphone. Say something about that topic we are discussing together. Let's go with you, Miss Junice. Open the microphone.
Yes, Sister Monica. Uh, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Janice. I live in the Dominican Republic. So I just want to say something briefly about the brand. We know the last class we said the brand this is an accent. So this is the best access we have. So this is a gift Jehovah gave. We can use it. We can use it the best form. Yes. For the questions about the financial, yes. I would say the different or different economic system. Um, um, okay, I would say that just not so much about that. So the both way, the capitalism and socialism, both are the opportunity and challenges also. The bottom line in capitalism as is the financial freedom is available, but you must actively earn it through work, saving, investing, and often with taking. So the socialists, the focus is on collective well-being. Personal financial freedom may come more from state support than personal accumulation. So now, how technology influences financial success or can help us. Okay, the positive impacts we have access to information, a free education. Look at today, we have we talk about the financial influences. So we're learning with is an education, free education on personal finances, investing and business like YouTube, blog, podcasts. We have tools like budgeting app and investment platform. We have other opportunity like freelancing, remote work, and digital project, etc. Here we have YouTube, TikTok, easy like Uber. Um, we can say this is benefit benefit opportunity use the social media. So I think it's all. And thank you so much for the opportunity. Mm.
Yeah, I would thank you, our beautiful sister. And I can say Miss Neftali and the other folks as well, they're really paying attention. What I love from you, not only your comment, it's your accent. I love it. Even though I teach American accent, but I love your accent, especially the British accent. conseil moi pour travailler dit pendant 3 mois, on parle anglais bien, on voit que c'est tellement mauvais. Parce que gen moun ki ta sete gen, no, you've been doing a great job already, sister. So keep working hard. Keep working hard during like some 6 months. And your English, it's going to be amazing, especially that beautiful accent that you have as well. Thank you. Hey, so Mr. Jerome, let's go with you. You get opportunity to say things about that question. You can just open the mic. Give me a second, guys. So, si gen moun ki nouvo la, ça c'est pas li même qui classe là. Nouvelle session a commencé lundi qui a 29. Nou ka rete an kontak ave, non? E se pou yon rezon, internet lan fè nou pa ka rete konekte, nou ka kontinye suiv sur YouTube, e demen nou ap sou TikTok a 6 an ale Haiti, otreman di chak dimanche na fè yifo pou nou avek nou sou TikTok. So now, let's go with you please, our dear brother, Mr. Jerome.
Okay. Can you share the screen with me, please? Okay. And the question is, how do different economic system affect people's plan to become financially free? Or how can the technology influence financial success? Um, the first part of the question, I can say the economic system affect people's plan, like the people who are living in a capitalism country, and when they work for the government, and that can prevent them from being free because they have opportunity to work, but they don't work for themselves. They work for the government, and if they give them money for 1 month, if they spend all the money in a short time, they will never be able to be free. And if they live in the socialism country, that can help them be free financially. But if they live in a capitalism country, that can get hard for them. Like you see Cuba, and there are a lot of complaining about the country because all the people work for the government. When they need money, they cannot find it. That's hard for them. And the second part of the question, the technology influence financial success? Well, I can say that technology can help a lot of people be successful and free financially access, like remotely work, and you can stay in your home, you set up your business online, and you work on your own, and you work for yourself, you have your own business, and that can influence your financial success. It's like you trading, you integrate into a cryptocurrency, and you trade online. That can help you a lot, but you have to know how to deal with the technology, because if you have a good capital, you don't know how to do it, and you can lose all your capital. And this is my point of view.
Yes,
Thank you.
congratulations. Yes, congratulations, my dear
Okay.
brother. Yeah, Mr. John, you really did it. We have only 2 more people in this question. If you guys want to say things, raise your hand. Don't wait at the end to do it. We're gonna go with Mr. Fujiwara. Brother, you get the microphone, please. So open it. Say something about that question, please.
Hello, everyone. Once
Hello.
again, thank you for the opportunity to say something about the subject number 6. So, uh, how do different economic system affect people's plan to become financially free? How can the technology influence our financial subject? Um, in fact, there are different economic systems, such as capitalism, socialism, and mixed economy. As we say, these systems strongly influence how people can achieve financial independence. Depending on the system where you are, the possibility to start a business are more or less accessible. And a capitalist system, individuals have little freedom to start business, invest, and build their own wealth. However, this also comes with more competition and less support in case of failure. In a social system, there is generally more social security, like free healthcare, education, etc., but poor opportunities for personal enrichment or for launching private business. So, depending on the system, the path to financial freedom may require more individual effort, or it may offer more stability but slower financial growth. As for technology, it has a huge impact on people who want to become businessmen. It provides easy access to financial education online, allowing people to learn daily about financial and entrepreneurial topics. It helps people manage their own money better through budgeting and saving apps. It creates new income opportunities online through platforms like trading, cryptocurrency, or e-commerce. In short, technology democratizes access to financial success and gives more people the tools to take control of their future. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's all I have to say.
Yes, you did a very good job, my dear brother. I really thank you, and I really congratulate you for your comment. Okay, so we're gonna go with the last person in that question, and you the other guys try to be witty, and they like to share your thoughts about the other question. So, Miss Dode, I'm sorry, Mr. Anthony Dode, maybe it's you. If yes, just open the mic. Try to say things about that question, please, if you're ready. Let's go with you. You can say your name again, and after that, try to share it, please.
Your name.
Okay, good evening. So, my name is Maya, and I would like to talk about the fifth question.
Okay, good, no problem. Let's go. We're gonna go with the fifth one.
Okay, so, yeah, what have you learned about witch persons? Is that me? What I've seen is that witch persons, they live normally, like they don't wear expensive things when they go out, while poor persons, they want to surprise you with a new car, or they said, oh, I bought this, I bought that. But the witch persons lives normally, like they were in a normal life, and they still continue to pursue their passion and still continue to have more knowledge and that all of that. So this is what I wanted to say about the fifth question.
Thank you, and thank you very much, our dear lady. We really congratulate and thank you and your father as well. Okay, so now the other folks, let's go, please. We are going to keep on with our club. This is going to be the question number 7. After 7, we're gonna get the question number 8 and done. So I encourage you guys, we're gonna spend like some 30 minutes in that question. So that's why I encourage you keep raising your hand, especially if you want to say things about the question number 7. And don't forget we are live on YouTube and Zoom at the same time. You can also share the link with other friends and family, especially the YouTube link. You can share it with people. And as I said, tomorrow we're gonna be on TikTok, and every last weekend of the month, for example, Friday and Saturday, we're gonna be on Zoom at the end of October. We're gonna be right here again. But get in touch with us, people. Get in touch with us because we are trying like to get more people in our community that can really do what we are doing as well. Get opportunity to be around, practicing English, entertain ourselves, and also share wisdoms and thoughts at the same time. So now we're gonna go with different people about question 7. The question 7 says, what if there was no risk in investing? How would the financial markets look different? C'est pas de risque du tout en rapport avec investir. Comment marché investissement à pied? And in which area would you invest? Et ou même, dans quel domaine tu vas investir? So let's go, please. We're gonna go with Let me see. Let me see. Can I see? Can I see? Can I see? Mr. Lafleur, we're gonna start with you, please. And you, the other folks, keep raising your hand. I say Lafleur, Lafleur. Yes, let's go with you, brother. Uh-huh.
Thanks again, Teacher Michael, for the opportunity to share my thoughts about that point. Um, that the subject is, what if there was no risk in investing? How would the financial markets look different? And in which area would you invest? So in every field in life, in every part, in everything you're gonna do, um, there is risk. Yes, there is risk. And then to me, it would be senseless without risk. Why I'm saying that? Because everyone would be a businessman. When everyone would be a businessman, and then and then who will be able to work to work. And then imagine we have um five fingers in a hand, and then each are different of order, and then they are not the same. And then if only in the world there are only rich people, how would be the world? If only they have only poor people, okay, how would be the world? And then I think the world is like a balance, okay. And then we also we need to know, and then the risk, we it doesn't matter to us to keep going, even though there are many risks in our way. We just have to know um, how to go. Okay, don't let fear okay, fear let us down. Okay, thank you, Teacher Michael.
Okay, so thank you, our dear brother. We really congratulate you for sharing your thought about that question. Let's go really quick with you, please, Miss Neftali. You get opportunity to say things about the question number 7, please.
Yeah, about the question number 7, I think if there was no waste at all in investing, that is not racism. That is my thought, my humble thought. I think no black person would be poor because the matter of fact, since the beginning, we were taught working hard, so we know how to work. And every time that we need money, we are getting into some life problems. So the first thing that appear to our mind is go to the market and try to sell some product in order like to have some money back and resolve our problem. So I think we know how to do business, but the things is we don't know how to invest big because as we work so hard, we believe in work hard. So so many we spend so many effort in what we are doing. So when we lost money, that hurt to death. You know, that hurt us I can say until our soul. So that's why if we don't have these obstacles if we don't have any risk in investing, no Black person would be poor unless that person is carry some like mental problem, mental health, is struggling with situation that person is not able to do things that normal person can do. And also the market look different because there are so many good business, so many good investment, not good investment because if they were good, they won't go to bankrupt. So I think there are so many good business that through the years had appeared, but unfortunately, because of I can say some interest or because of the competition in the market, unfortunately they failed. But I think if there was any risk, they could keep surviving until people realize what is the importance of those kind of business. Because a lot of business that we have in the world right now, they are not business that is like helping us, for example, with our health. We can take the example of fast food, those kind of things. For example, in the country, the area that I'm living, at least, if you are going to have some business, even though a lot of people are already selling things like pick up pollo, if you start a pick up pollo, a little business, you're going to make a little bit success, at least for a big period of time, because people like those kind of business, people consume those kind of things. Is they safe, is they um healthy for us? No, they are not. I mean, today is there are so many business, but because of waste they fail. So if the market didn't have waste, a lot of business would survive for a little bit long until we realize that they are good for our health, and we give them the um we allow them to be part of our life. We allow them, you give them the need, or I mean the respect that they really need, and try to consume them instead of things that is not very good for our health. I think that. And also about the question about the other part of the question, can I please see the screen to show marker? Yeah. Me personally, I would certainly not invest in fast food or in food business, things like that, because sometimes um I see people I see people like complaining for their weight, and I feel sorry for them. I feel bad for them. So for that reason, I think if I'm going to a business, I'm a very ambitious person. If I am doing something, I'm gonna do my best to make success. And I think it's gonna be really hard. It's gonna be pretty hard for me to keep the balance of being care being care about other people, and the balance of make success in my own business. This ambition would prevent me from still keep thinking about other people. So for that reason, definitely I would not invest in fast food or any kind of food business. But about fashion, clothes, yeah, I would invest in fashion because fashion is like every single moment there are kind of things different. People never like satisfied with that they have. If that person spend a lot of money, if a person spend a lot of money to buy some mod, some clothes that people is using, once someone else start using another thing that is different, they just want, the selfishness that they have inside just push them to spend even money they don't even have, to just show people that they are, as the daughter of the brother already said, just to show people that they have money and they can afford themselves to have some things. So for that reason, I would definitely spend my money, invest in fashion, because first, this is a thing that I like. And also, I think if I'm gonna be ambitious in this area, that won't hurt anybody. And that can be easier for me to keep the balance, care about other people, and also keep purchasing my ambition and being successful in what I am doing. So that's all, Teacher Michael. Thank you for giving me the mic.
Thank you very much. Thank you, beautiful lady. You did an amazing job. I really think, and I really congratulate you. So now, another lady, you Miss Janice. You get the microphone again. Just open it, try to say things about the question 7 before we go to the question to the last one.
Yeah, thank you again, Teacher Michael. I am Janice again. So, so sorry, it's not possible to open my camera. Maybe the next time, so sorry for that. So, Teacher Michael, I want to say some about the last question. To say, and in which area will you invest? So, so this is I have I would like to do like high return sector will attract most investment, maybe tech, i.e. biotech, software, something like that. Or real estate, especially rental property or commercial development or startup, or is easy to find, or if there are no risks or fire, or green energy, solar, carbon tech, other thing, and those of the sector mean born too, like education, tech, startup, global digital, classrooms, or like healthcare, telemedicine, drug research, personalized medicine. So some area I would like. So it's enough. Thank you so much.
So thank you again, our beautiful lady, our dear sister Miss Eunice, for your comment as well. Thank you. And thank you a million. So now, Mr. Joel, you get the microphone, press open it, say things about the question 7. I'm sorry, not the last.
Okay, share the screen with me, please.
Mhm. Okay, yeah.
Can you share the screen? Okay. And the question 7 said, what if there was no risk in investing? How the financial markets look different? And in which area would you invest? For me, if there was no risk, I can say the market would be nonsense because if there is no risk, people would take all the thing for granted because they will see the thing become easier, and like if they have a lot of money, they will waste the money, and the market would be nonsense because all the thing cannot be in the same balance. There is something that we call inflation, and if there's no risk, there would be a lot of inflation because people would have all the things that they want, and they would have things. Example, they would have money, and they will invest in the same things. That would be a big problem. But and the second part in the question, and is there's no risk in which area I would invest? Like I would invest in real estate and trading, crypto, automation, AI, all these things, because all these things I can have a lot of money. That is my point of view.
So thank you. Thank you very much, brother.
Okay.
I really thank. Yes, I really congratulate you. Thank you a million. So we have like 2 people left in that question. 2 people left. First of all, it's going to be Mr. Anak Antoine, and after that, it's going to be you, Mr. Anak. Are you here? But please raise your hand again. Let's go with Mr. Fitzgerald, please. Mr. Fitzgerald, let's go with you. Mr. Anak, if you really raise your hand, do it again. Levez-moi encore sur tes level. And after, I'm going to go to Mr. Fitzgerald, please.
Hello, once
Hello.
again, um, about the subject number 7. What what if there was no risk in investing? How would the financial market look different? Um, and and which area would you invest? Uh, if there were no risk when investing money, many many more people would become entrepreneurs. The financial market will look very different from what we have today. But return on investment will also be much lower. Risk and reward usually go hand in hand. So without risk, potential profit will decrease. Everyone will invest and save high high yield sectors, which which will drive up the price and raw materials and reduce benefits. Market will also become more stable. Investing investing will feel more like saving money than making strategic financial decisions. There will be no uncertainty pushing people to analyze, compare, and diversify their investment. Moreover, with no risk, innovation will likely decline. Investors will no longer be motivated to support small projects or startups. They will focus only on already established and profitable sectors. Personally, if investing were risk-free or even with minimal risk, I will start my own wine brand. I have always dreaming of owning a vineyard, becoming a winemaker, and producing delicious wine with a variety of flavors, cultivating grapes and building a self-sustaining, globally known business that I imagine achieving financial independence and with. It's all for me for this question. Thank you very much.
So thank you, Emilian, our dear brother. We really thank, really congratulate you. So now let's go with you, please, Mr. Anak. If you're ready, just open the mic. Let's go really quick with you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So I would like to talk something about this topic, the seventh topic. Okay. In my opinion, I can say that if there was no risk in investing, the situation would be different. For example, there is Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki. According to his book, Dad Poor Rich Dad Poor Dad. There is another book that Robert Kiyosaki has written. The title is L'entreprise au 21e siècle. I said it in French. So Robert Kiyosaki presents four quadrants, four ways to make money. He talk about self-employee, first of all, employees, self-employees, and business owner, and after investors. So if there was no risk in investment, I can say that the situation would be different. A lot of people, I can say all the people would be investors, even though someone take time, I can say that take time to earn money. After this person would be everyone would invest in order to multiply his income. It would be very, very different because there is a lot of people, they are very, I can say, very afraid about investing because they don't want to lose their income. It's the reason why if there was no risk and investment, everyone would become investor. We would have this I can say this change about what Robert Kiyosaki said. Robert Kiyosaki has presented a percentage of employees in the world, a percentage of self-employees, a percentage of business owner. I can say that the biggest percentage is about the employees, uh, and the the smallest percentage, uh, I can say, is about business owner. After we find investors, so we would have a change in this current that Robert Kiyosaki was talking about. Everyone would become investors. Even though someone is working, but everyone would try to invest while they are working to in order to multiply, in order to make money work. So I would like to see the second point, please. I don't know if you can escape to the seventh slide, please. Okay. And which area would you invest? So I can say that this question is very interesting. So I'm very interested in this question. Me, I would invest in farm. I can say farming activities. Because even though I'm industrial engineer, I have studied industrial engineering, but I'm very interested in um I can say agriculture activities. I'm very interested in farming activities. I would invest and I would create a farm to produce um a lot of animals. Like I can say I would put up for trees, I would put up beef, goats, a lot of animals in order to help people to find a food to eat in Haiti because we have a lack of food in Haiti. We are not able to produce enough food for ourselves in Haiti. We are obliged to, I can say, import food. I would invest in agriculture. I can say especially in farming activities um, to create jobs to uh, increase the country's economic. Okay, I can say that this kind of subject are very interesting. It was a great pleasure for me to participate. Thank you.
So thank you and congratulations, our dear brother. Really thank you. We really congratulate you because you did an amazing job. So thank you and thank you a million. So guys, ça c'est m'ta fait club la chaque jour pour désir que moi nous gagne pour nous faire pratique pour nous parler, mais nous connaît. Nous devons faire l'autre bagage YouTube. Et il y a l'autre étudiant qui peut qu'on a, il faut que nous fassions couvrir. C'est pour cette raison, si nous connaissons voisins, nous, même que c'est ennemi, nous, faire connaître nous aider moun parler anglais. Parce que là, c'est club côté n'a pratiqué anglais, mais nous avons classe qui nous fait, nous avons classe pour étudiants débutants, intermédiaire avec advance, et nouvelle session a commencé c'est lundi 29 là. Il y a des gens qui, pour une raison, pour qu'on prenne cours, nous comprenons ça. Men a fe fò, koman nou kapab fè klub la pi souvan pou nou, especially paske lot klub ki mwen fè sou TikTok, mwen plus gen moun ki nan lot kontina. Ba gen problem avè ou mèm ta preferi si Haitien. I prefer to say Aisha. Anyway, so now let's go, please, people. We are talking about like financial independence. We had 8 questions. We already covered question number 1 to 7. This is going to be the last question, people. The last question. You're gonna get opportunity to say things. The question number 8 says, "What are some common challenges people face when trying to save money? And how can you balance saving for the future while enjoying life in the present?" So, question li di, ki kek problem a komen moun kon jwen le a fey fò pou yo sere ti l'ajan yo, bien sere kob, e koman nou kapap fè ekilib ant sere ou bien fè ekonomi kob pou l'avenir avec prend plaisir dans la vie en pou kounya. So, guys, this is the last question. If you really want to say things, raise hand. I'm going to give you opportunity to say things. Et si yon moun pa ka pale anglais, pa gen problem, ma bon posibilité pou di denye bagay la en kriol. So, let's go. We're going to go with Miss Neftali. You get the microphone. Say it. And all of you, the other folks, try to be ready to say things. Miss Neftali, please.
Yeah, thank you, Teacher Michael. Yeah, I remember I was working with a friend of mine, and that person who is older than me, and we were two young people who were talking with her at that time, and she was the kind of like, when I was your, when I was your, when I was your age, when I was your age, when I was your age. So I remember like answer that I gave to that person. I said to that person, I'm not gonna tell the whole story, obviously. I said to that person, you know something, with my salary, I could buy a car. With my salary, I could even have my homeland. With my salary, I could do that, this. But those kind of thing can happen if I was living in 1994, 1995 space of time like that. Because at that time, the salary that I'm earning, yeah, could do a lot of things. People with good, good position in the government were earning this amount of money. But in today's world, this money doesn't have the value that it had at that time. So what do I mean by telling you this story, guys? It's unfortunately in my culture, they taught me you should work hard, you should try to have a good job, save money for when you have problem or even when you get hurt. But what is the point in saving money if 10 years ago, the money that I am earning right now was a big deal, but for now, it's nothing. And I can even give this amount of money to a teenager, and that this teenager won't survive for 2 days with the money that I'm working, that I'm killing myself to have in 30 days. That means the point is save money is good, but how are you going to save money? Spend a half of your salary and save the another half? No. According to, for example, I'm gonna use the example of one of the book of Cooper Kiyosaki, but that one is not going to be Ujaren Pura because we already talked a lot about Ujaren Pura. It will be the chapter in cash flow quadrant. So in the 5th chapter in Cash of Quadrant, especially in the beginning of the chapter, they tell us a little bit about savers. There are people, they are good savers, but unfortunately, for example, a lot of them are like trying to pay an insurance in order, like when they get retired, to have, for some people who is living in the Canada or in US, to have an amount of money that they call the 401k. This money they think that can help them when they get retired. But unfortunately, no. The thing is, people who are rich and still be rich when they get retired, it's people who invest, not those who save money, because this money in that time is not working as it used to do in the past because, everything is like getting more expensive. Everything is like having more value and money as well. So I'm not gonna give advice to any friend of mine to save money. If you got opportunity, you got brain, you have knowledge to invest your money, just do it. But save money, why? Because I remember when I was in Haiti, the money that I used to use for my daily life, when right now when I say those kind of money to people, they say, "What? That is nothing. How can people live with this amount of money?" And when people say to have a food, a normal food, a meal, I mean, to have a meal, they need such amount of money. And I was like, what? How can things change so fast? I just have like two years since I left my own country, but oh my God, I just can't believe that. So yeah, that is the cruel reality of saving money. In Cash Flow Quadrant, the chapter 5, they teach us a lot about save money, the risk that saving money carries, and the frustration that you can suffer in the future. That is not a really good idea, but I just use this example to try to explain a little bit easier why it's not really a good idea in saving money. So yeah, some challenges that people face when they're saving money is, first of all, they don't really trust in some group, some company they used to in their life used to save money, because they're like this fear inside they can lose this money, and they work hard for them, obviously, especially in our own country. For example, you can trust in a bank, and few years later they just pop up and say to you, this bank was burned by people, and obviously you cannot accuse anybody because it's not the fault, is the situation of the country. And also, how can we balance saving money for the future while we are enjoying our life in the present? Yeah, it's not really a good idea to enjoy our life and don't have any money for the future, because when we got hard, you are not going to be a weight in the shoulder of of your children, especially if you used to work hard when you were young. So you should know how to enjoy life, because you're not going to live a miserable life only to just save money, because what's the point? That is not life. You should effort yourself. If you are working hard, the fair things is to take care of your health, to take care of yourself, because if you don't do that, nobody can do that for you. You should know how to use your money wisely, not spend it like people used to do and things unnecessary, like clothes, like new clothes, new phone, an iPhone 17. What the brand? So you should know how to save money. Yeah, you should save money, but save all of your money without investing. Wise people don't do that. That's what I would like to add, Teacher Michael. Thank you so much for giving me the mic one more time and for the last time.
Mhm. I was paying attention, listening to you. It's like si on sermon qui sur une tête bonne et puis tout le monde chita et attendait. It was really good. I'm so happy to get you as my student. You're kind of shining. And I think you're a really good example for the other folks as well, especially young ladies. Because Miss Neftali pas un petit grand monde, elle a dit elle était jeune. Miss Neftali très jeune. So let's go with another person, please. Miss Janice, say things about like saving money and balance as well. Let's go, please, Miss Janice. Open the microphone. You get power. Just open it and say things, please, real quick.
Okay. I will try to go the same way with my precious daughter. So I found 10 um like common challenges people face when trying to save money. The first one, they living for paycheck to paycheck. So there's a problem. The light or no money left after covering basic living expenses. Though, lack of budgeting. This is the truth. The problem without a clear budget is easier to overspend without realizing it. The trick, impulse spending, lifestyle inflation, high debt, lack of clear goals, and emergency expenses, peer pressure and social expectation, low income. The last one, lack of financial education. As at least 10. Maybe we can find more. This is so the solution. When you can you please okay the and how can you balance serving for the future with enjoying life and the present? Oh, good. We know the first and follow the 50, 30, 20 rules. The 50 for need, the 50 for need house, food, bills. 30 for wins, entertainment, travel, hobbies. 20 for saving and debt repayment. We can define clear, short, and long-term goals. Create a fund, shift from all or nothing thinking. Automate your saving first. Focus on value, not just cost. I like this one. Say the spending money on experiences or things that bring you your true joy is usually more fulfilling than just chasing stuff. I like. Okay, the seventh, do free a low cost thing you generally enjoy. So we can buy an ice cream or go to picnic or listen to music, reading a book, go to community events, etc. This is, you know, I like this say though, your happiness doesn't have to cost a lot, so we can enjoy the life for. Yes, we can review or adjust regularly. Yes, this is the I think.
Great, great. I really love your point as well, especially like the way you give details about 10 really big problem people face up today while trying to save money. But I really thank you, our beautiful sister. Keep working hard, as I told you, and you're gonna see the result in a short period of time. Okay, so Mr. Anthony, we're gonna go with your brother. Maybe you or your daughter. I'm sorry, Mr. Anthony. We're gonna go with you, please. You get the microphone. Try to say things about the last Mr. Anthony, not you, Mr. Davidson. Be patient, Mr. Davidson. Mr. Anthony, are you here? If yes, open the microphone.
Hello.
Hello.
You know, I am following you with my two daughters. The little daughter want to say something about the last subject.
Okay, do it. Do it.
What are some common challenges people face when trying to save money? I think it's life because you cannot really save money because you really like have to buy food, clothes, and like everything that you need. So even though you wanted to save money, you couldn't. But you can invest, but you wouldn't be able to save it. So I think it's like, and the second one is how can you balance saving for the future while enjoying life in the present? I think it's investing, like you put your money in the bank, then it's kind of like saving it. So I think it's investing because it's better, and when it's investing, it's not like you put all your money into the bank. You just put half of it. So now you will still enjoy the life in the present, but you will also enjoy in the future because you saved half of the money. That's all. Thank you.
Oh, congratulations, beautiful lady. How do you think? And I really congratulate you. And a really big respect to you, please, our dear brother, Mr. Anthony. Thank you and congratulations. So now, Mr. Davidson, you get the microphone. Say things, please, about the last question.
Thanks again, Teacher Michael.
Try to speak a little up, or check your microphone.
Thanks again, Teacher Michael.
Yes,
And
it's good.
so, okay, thank you. The subject says, what are some common challenges people face when trying to save money? And how can you balance saving for the future while enjoying life in the present? And then to talk about that point, it's important to me to talk about income. When someone has, or when you have a low income or unstable income, it's a challenge to save money because your income or your salary is not is not or is low or unstable. And then also the challenge people face when they try to make money is high expenses. Okay, the expenses are too high, and also emergency, because even you try to save money, so when an emergency come like sickness or something else, so it's a challenge to keep saving that money to to do not spend that money. Okay, so in my point of view, yes, it's that. Okay, and then it's a low income, unstable, okay, or unstable salary, and then an emergency, or when you don't even know, so something happen, and then it's impossible to have something to save something, and then you have a problem, and to call someone else to solve your problem, it's impossible. And then that's a challenge people face when they're trying to save money. Thank you, Teacher Michael.
So thank you a million, our dear brother. It's a really good pleasure to listen to you talking about that beautiful question. So don't forget, guys, we are at 45. We should finish with things. So we have like some minute left. Some minute left. We're gonna go with the brother, you, Mr. Fujiral. After that, Mr. Anak, and you, the other folks. After these two people. Moi, vle tande lot moun ki pa diyan di tou yo. Nou ka di kelke chose an kreol, paske mta reme chak moun di kelke chose. Koman te wè klub la, ki sa te reme, etc. Probably nou ba gen anpe le tan. Try to be ready. We're gonna go with you, please, our dear brother, Mr. Fujiral. Mr. Fujiral, can you open the mic, please?
Okay. Okay. Once again, for the last topic, do you hear me?
Really well.
Okay. For the last topic, what are some common challenges people face when trying to save money? And how can you balance saving for the future while enjoying life in the present? Uh, when people save money, primarily, they fight against a feeling to not spend this money. For that, they make a budget. Secondly, they fight against the family. the friend who asks them for money. Uh, I think you can balance saving for the future while enjoying life in the present and and keeping this budget. You just gonna spend what you have planned for. And to save money, you must keep it in your banking account, not keeping it under your bed where you have access to spend it so easily. Finally, you have to be responsible like person who want to achieve great and good things. Thank you for for keep giving me the mic for the last time, and I'm really happy to be with you for this weekend, and I think to be with you next time. Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you. I love the chat. So thank you very much. I really thank you, our dear brother, Mr. Fujiwara. It was really sweet, really nice Fujiwara listening to as well, talking about financial independence, especially saving money, the best way to do that. So, Mr. Anak, do you want to say things before we go? If yes, you get the mic. Try, you get some 2 minutes to do it. And after that, moi, je voulais pour tout le monde dire quelque chose. En créole, dans la langue que vous voulez, we don't have any problem. Mr. Anak, please.
Okay, thank you. So, the screen for me, please. The eighth topic, please. Okay. So I can say that everything great you're trying to do in life is a challenge. You will face a lot of challenges when you're trying to do everything is something I can say great. Uh, it's the reason why I can say that when someone is trying to save is also a challenge. When you're trying to live below your income, you're trying you have a lot of boundaries about your money, your income. You would like to have fun every day, so because you need to save, you are not able to do that. Like I can say you would do it. There is a lot of limit about your money, so it's a big challenges when you see other people, they are spending money without control, and you have a discipline. I can say when you're able to save, it's a kind of it's a discipline. If you're not disciplined, you will not be able to save. You will waste everything you have. You will spend money without control. So it's a big challenges when you would like to buy something just to have fun. Don't When you think about your financial life, about the fact that you need to save, you are very limited. So it's a big challenge while other people are spending money. I would like now to talk about the first part of the topic. I can say that it's really a big dilemma. Dilemma. I can say that dilemma when you're trying to. I'm talking about the balance, saving. Okay, when you're trying to save money and your present life, you're trying to save money for a better future. So you don't know what will happen in the future. I can say that it's very a big dilemma. It's the reason why you can see that a lot of people are used to saying that they don't know when they will be dead. They will dead. I can say that they will die. They don't know when they will die. For this reason, they already they are willing to waste everything they get. So it's very a big dilemma. Me, I can advise, I can give my opinion or my advice like that. Um, for the present life, you can enjoy, you can you can have fun, but you should have a limit. You should be able to measure the quantity of the I can say you should be able to measure what you're doing. For example, if you would like to go to party every day in the week, so you will try to reduce that. You will try to go, for example, once a week in order to save. But you can still enjoy, you can still live your life, but you don't waste. You try to reduce when you would spend a lot of money. I can say it's really important to make a balance, as you said, because you don't know really when you will be dead. I can say that you should make sure to save without enjoying yourself. It's not
Mhm.
like that. Yeah, you can enjoy, you can have fun, but you should measure. You should have some limit. You you have to reduce the I can say the amount of money you could spend in the activities in order to save. It's really a balance. Everyone should be able to do that. If you spend all the money that you have got, in the future, your future will be very miserable. I can say that will not be interesting. So it's really a balance about the future, the present and the future. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And thank you a million, our dear brother. We will thank and we will congratulate you. You did an amazing job. I thank you. And I thank all of you, dear guys, for your presence. And I know it's a kind of sacrifice, guys, because it's weekend. It's weekend. You spent a really busy day, and also you gave me opportunity to spend like almost 3 hours together. I really appreciate that, and I really respect that as well, and I really congratulate all of you. As I said, get in touch with us, guys, and they like to let you know how things gonna be, especially tomorrow. We're gonna be on TikTok, but I'm trying. Like Miss Neftali, in your last word, please, you can say something the way that you compare TikTok and YouTube, or maybe Zoom, the way that you see them. Which one would you prefer? Not now, but at the end, because we have like some 9 minutes left. Guys, if you can talk, try to be short, because at 45 we should finish with everything. Mais là, nous avons possibilité pour nous dire quelque chose. Et pas oublier, nous capables d'encourager famille nous avec amis nous pour supporter nous sur Comrade Language Courses YouTube, ça c'est non, hein? Comrade Language Courses Facebook, Comrade Language Courses TikTok et Comrade Language Courses Instagram as well. Et puis, nous avons encouragé les gens tous, si vous avez besoin d'apprendre anglais, améliorer l'anglais, vous pouvez contacter nous. Miss Bibiana, you get 1 minute to say something. How did you see the club? How much you love it? Say something before we go. Ou ka parler créole. C'est pas nécessaire ou parler anglais, Miss Bibiana. You get the mic. Just open the mic and try to talk, please.
Quand même avec le club là, c'est club était vraiment belle, vraiment intéressant. Parmi tout club, m'te suivi avant, m'bati l'autre pas de bon non, mais club ça qui c'est hier jeudi, grand pile connaissance qui dégagé. Moi aimé, moi rejoindre moi. Et ce qu'on a moi pas programme sinon ou ba nous li review avant club là commencer parce que n'a gen bagay pour dire, n'a joué bagay pour dire. Club là était vraiment intéressant, bien que moi manqué il y a des élèves qui pas là oui, Mais moi aimer ce club là même les pas participer en pile, but en gros oui, club là t'es belle et moi même pas gagné à reprocher. Pas gagné à reprocher. Ça me t'a dit merci.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Keep working hard. Keep working hard. I know you can do things. Keep working hard. And if you're in the team of Miss Neftali, Miss Anna, Miss Maisalov, Miss Rebecca, the other folks, you can do it. Keep doing what you're doing. Est-ce qu'il y a un autre monde encore qui te voulait dire un bagage? Parce que Miss Neftali, c'est lui qui a bien le dernier mot. Est-ce qu'il y a un autre bagage qui te voulait dire, guys? Comment on était au club là? Est-ce qu'il y a un terrain qui ça nous était pyramide? Il y a environ 7 minutes qui étaient. Nous parlons avec Miss Junice, ou gain 1 minute, please. Let's go really quick. More than 30 seconds.
Ok. Non, c'est que moi, t'es content de participer parce que moi, t'es toujours prêt participer, bien que je connais assister, même pas participer. Mais moi, fais effort, moi, suivre pour l'autre monde, yo toujours dit, ça contagieux, l'autre monde fait effort. Moi, t'es apprécié vraiment effort, tout frère à ça, yo t'es fait. C'était vraiment bien. Donc, ça, moi, t'as aimé participer donc, et papa qui te fait petit qui participait, moi, t'as aimé ça. C'était vraiment encourageant. Moi, t'as aimé ça. Donc, petit qui ensemble avec lui, il a pas appris ensemble avec lui. Donc, ça, un bel exemple. Moi, t'es vraiment enjoyé. So, me gustaría que sea otra vez. Gracias.
Interesting. Yeah, really
Yeah.
sweet, really sweet. I love it. I love it. And Miss Faye, thank you, Mr. Anthony Tandé. Et suggestion, Mr. Anthony, fait mesdames yo li. Fait mesdames yo li. Parce que nous avons couru pour situation soutenue dans un pays, aller dans l'autre pays en raison. Mais ça que dans tête noire, c'est les caprités. Fairly. But si you not live with your list, you will live. Which that and prove that. It'd be really great. Do you understand? You can read it and study it with them. It'll be really sweet as well. Let me see. No, no, get 6 minutes. Kirete kunya. Mr. Anthony, you get 1 minute. Open the mic. You can say thing in Creole, not necessarily in English. You can just open the mic.
Bonsoir, bonsoir tout le monde.
Bonsoir encore.
Et moi, vraiment content et Club Blanc parce qu'il a encouragé nous faire un pile effort. Et c'est pour raison ça, moi, je voulais toujours participer chaque fois que j'ai temps et je souhaitais toujours gagner temps pour participer. Et m'a toujours fait avec mesdames moyens parce que c'est intéressant lorsque vous gagnez plusieurs langues ou qu'à communiquer avec plusieurs nations, donc c'est bon. Et moi, je dis encore merci avec teacher Michael, donc c'est bon, et m'a arrangé moi pour suivre classe et classe de façon régulière. Donc, nous là, merci encore et bonne soirée à tout le monde.
Okay, thank you, brother. Congratulations. Thank you, Melian. And guys, moi gen Miss Rebecca, moi gen let me see, moi gen deux catégories Rebecca ici. Moi gen Miss Manouche et puis moi gen nous ka dire quelque chose en créole, guys. Pas besoin de parler anglais. Si nous voulons dire quelque chose, me forcer tout, parce que nous été 4 minutes. Bon, me garder pour moi. Miss Manouche, ou tu voulais dire quelque chose? Comment tu es au club là? Est-ce que tu es grand-mère? Miss Manouche pas là, peut-être on dormi. Et Miss Rebecca Monet, vous voulez dire quelque chose? Non. Et la Messie, est-ce qu'il y a un autre monde encore qui voulait dire quelque chose?
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, Miss Rebecca, comment vous êtes?
Moi, très bien, grâce à Dieu, même.
Moi, très bien. Ou ka dire mon qui côté vous côté, non?
Ma côté au République dominicaine,
Dans qui zone République dominicaine?
Higuaín.
Igwe. Il y a un big partner qui est Igwe. Comment tu trouvé le club là?
Donc, hier, moi, je voulais participer de un pas de temps. Et puis, à soir encore, pas vraiment de temps. Je pas être dans le club là à 8 heures. Donc, je arrivé presque dans la fin. Mais quand même, moi, je dans de quelques bagages. C'est vraiment intéressant. Bah, qu'on est l'autre fois, si tu veux, ma compassion comme la plus bonheur.
Intéressant. Yeah,
Ma là. Et puis, tout bon façon m'a fait depuis que je m'a participé dans le cours parce que je ne parler anglais. Et à cause de l'anglais, tout, qui fait comme si il y a des travail ici, si je parle anglais, il y a des travail d'habitude. C'est parce que je parle anglais. Comme si je connais quelques mots, même pas parler. Je peux parler, si je parle, là, pas encore mieux pour moi.
Non, je comprends ça. Mais c'est un plaisir, non, vraiment apprécier le sacrifice là. Où tu es là. Et après, tu as contact qui m'a fait, il faut que café club là plus souvent. C'est pourquoi on promesse. On a gagné pour nous, ouais. Et comment ça,
Bonne nuit.
yes, bonne année à vous même. Et Miss Manouche, vous voulez dire un dernier regard? No, Miss Manouche, I've done it tout bon. Okay, so now it's going to be the last person. Let me see. Panging person clearly. Miss Neftali, you get opportunity to say things, especially your experience, because you're always with me. You're always with me on TikTok. You're always with me on here as well. The last thing, how did you see things and also your experience being on TikTok and YouTube? Let's say YouTube, not necessarily Zoom, because you know Zoom is our form of things. So which one do you prefer? Which one do you love the most? And first of all, wrap things up, especially about the club, and also your opinion at the end.
Yeah, I really enjoy this club, even though there are a lot of folks, they're not here, like Mr. Stanley, Mrs. Josephine, people who used to make thing in club. Anyway, we got a lot of other folks right here. And the club was very interesting. And something that I would like to say directly to Mrs. Bibiana, um, at the beginning, I had my mind to speak Creole. Yeah. Asian Creole. Moi, te vle di directement sa avec Mrs. Bibiana. Chaque crêpe pi intéressant passe l'autre là. Chaque crêpe pi intéressant passe l'autre là. Expérience moi nan koman la jusque c'est depuis le premier jour, moi commencé participer dans le club. Moi, première participation, c'était une participation même temps avec Mrs. Rebecca Monet. M'étais seulement levé même dans fait et puis m'étais vraiment fatiguée. M'étais seulement salué et puis me dit tu vas que l'homme t'a mis apprendre anglais et puis le demain matin me dit non, faut m'apprendre anglais. Me connais moi ce club là dans samedi et dans mardi à soir me était chita dans classe avant cette classe. Oh my god, Bob jump experience ça on a vu. Anglais, oh my god. Sorry. Anglais c'est une langue moi pi bien profiter li apprendre parce que pour qu'on y a la m'a fait effort pour moi aussi me capable apprendre langue signe et capable di apprendre anglais en langue signe c'est tellement bon aide on veut dire le commencer avec anglais on commencer dans le premier pas et pas ça tellement bon pour le capable tellement ouvert je pour l'autre bagaille au capable faire pour capacité ou pour potentiel que vous gagnez bref collègue là, je dis, hein, t'es vraiment, vraiment intéressant, vraiment bien profité, même si je pas là inétat avant, mais vraiment profiter au maximum. Et en comparé avec TikTok, on connaît TikTok, il y a plus de monde et on connaît, ou bien this fear that you cannot make any mistake because there are so many people, like 600 people watching you. And in TikTok, people is not like in Zoom. Zoom is like more private, pretty much private on TikTok because in TikTok they gonna judge you. In Zoom, right here we don't judge people. You can make mistake. This is the reason that we are learning. But in TikTok, no, people don't forgive you. If you say something wrong, they're gonna say that to you. So in TikTok, it's like a challenge. When I'm on TikTok, I like to participate because I challenge myself. And when someone correct me for something, I just learn. For example, those friends in Africa, when they start speaking, you can see even though they are not like very rich in word, but they have what we call grammar. They know how to say things and they like make every effort to not commit any mistakes. So for that reason, I like TikTok, but when we are in TikTok, there are not like a lot of Asian people, a lot of Asian folks because they're like afraid because they are seeing people speaking good English. They are afraid they don't want to participate. That's why I think I like more Zoom because it's more private, and also a lot of person, even though we don't have a lot of English proficiency, we're gonna participate. That's all I would like to add. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry because I could not know how to be shorter than that.
I'm sorry, thank you a million, but do accept. We already saw it. We should go because it's 47 we had to go. So merci un pile, nous toutes qui des possibilités là. Thank you a million, Miss Neftali, Junice, Miss Anna, Miss Bibiana, Mr. Davidson, Mr. Anthony with your beautiful daughters, and Mr. Anak, Mr. Fitzgerald. All of you guys. So thank you a million. Have a good night. Keep in touch.
Thank you too. It was a pleasure.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you
Okay.
too. Bye,
Yes.
everyone.
Yes,
Love
bye bye.
you.
Bye. I love you.